between speccing a Porsche and the Ferrari.
Porsche, man. Dude, you got hundreds of colors.
It's insane, right?
Hundreds of stitching. It's like a full-time job. And my attention span is very short.
Yeah.
Okay. I can only do 9 holes, maybe.
You said you were going to golf with us.
I don't have no stupid golf clubs.
I'll lend you some money.
Boo. But my point is my attention span is so short.
Right.
To sit there and kind of like, oh, that looks good. To me, I'm losing money because I'm wasting time. So, Josh helps me out a lot.
Yeah.
I say, hey, look, I want a really cool color. I won't buy a white car or a black car. My car has to pop in color.
Yeah.
So Josh will help me out. But as far as Porsche is concerned versus Ferrari, you have to get into really deep speccing with Ferrari, you got to go to New York. Where they call it tailor-made.
Yeah.
Right? So when you get a tailor-made car, they put a little plaque or a little thing on the back there that says tailor-made, and that's where they customize paint jobs for you.
Got it.
Right? Customize, the Alcantara leather and all that other stuff. Where if you go to a regular Ferrari dealer, they don't have everything tailor-made does. Right? So if you want a tailor-made car, you're going to pay way more money for that car. You're going to fly to New York. They're going to give you the dog and pony show.
Yeah.
And you're going to sit there for hours speccing a car.
Yeah.
And then you're going to wait 2 years for it.
You going to do that?
I ain't got time for that. You know what I mean? I ain't got time for that.
Right.
I'm waiting 3 years for this car, and my car is supposed to be Lambo orange. My SF90 is going to be Lambo orange.
Yeah.
Dude, 3 years. Really? Come on, man.
What? I just don't want it to come. What if it came and it's like, that's not the color I want?
I'm not taking it.
Yeah.
I told him, I said, you get that color wrong, I am not taking that car.
Right.
You know how many times I spec'd that car? 5 times.
And what was the experience of that? That's different, where it was still Porsche. It was like hundreds and thousands of options, right?
Yeah.
But was Ferrari, like, even though it wasn't the tailor-made, was it still like, okay,
they
white glove service?
I had to get approved
Okay.
for that color.
Okay.
Right? Because there's only certain factory colors that the dealership has.
Yeah.
And that color, Arnecio or Arancio, whatever it's called, it's the Lambo orange with the pearl and the yellow.
Yeah.
That's not in their wheelhouse when it comes to that, to the dealership. So they had to call Ferrari in Italy and get approval for it.
And do they have like swatches, or you look?
Yeah,
at a
you get
computer,
swatches, right? And you look and you go, what about this color? And then they have a computer with the rendering, and they switch the colors.
Yeah.
And then they have the leather that you can choose. They have the seats that you can choose. You have the paddle shifters, the steering wheel.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of stuff that you can choose, but it's just overwhelming. It's like you really can't tell what the car is going to look like until you get it.
Right.
Because the color on the screen is not really the true color. And then sometimes, like, at Ferrari, they didn't have that Arancio color, so they just put regular orange.
Yeah.
Right? And so you don't really get to like, oh, that look, you got to guess.